Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first off, we're starting off with a moisturizer. I'm using the Simple Light Hydrating Moisturizer, and my skin was extra dry this day, so I decided to use the Triple Dissolution Lioele BB Cream underneath my foundation because it literally says on the bottle that this product will make your skin moist as yogurt, so I definitely needed the extra hydration. So I'm just using my damp beauty blender to blend this in. Then I went on top of that with my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation, and I only used a small amount of this just for some extra coverage and also because it matched my skin tone a little bit better than the BB cream did. So I'm also just blending this in with my damp beauty blender because I'm obsessed with the beauty blender. Then, like always, I went under the eyes with my MAC Prolongwear Concealer in C20.
Then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out Father. Oh.
Then I used my Covergirl Olay Concealer in like the lightest shade just to highlight my face. I added this to the under eyes, the bridge of the nose, the forehead, and the chin, and I blended that out again with the beauty blender, and that's just going to add some extra highlighting to my face. And then I'm setting that with some Covergirl clean pressed powder just over the places that I just put the concealer, and I used a Real Techniques setting brush to apply that. Now for my brows, I'm using the Anastasia or Anastasia, whatever, Brow Wiz in Ash Blonde, and I'm just outlining my brows. And yes, I'm aware that my brows are a little bit darker than my hair color. Actually, they're a lot darker, and that's how I prefer them. If I wanted them any lighter, I would bleach them, but this is how I like to do it, so it's not for everyone, but it is for me. So I'm just outlining my brows, and then I will fill them in with my good and old trusty Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit in light with a Sigma small angle brush.
I hope that you remember me.
Then I'm setting those in place with another Anastasia product, the Brow Gel, which is amazing, by the way. Then I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the same CoverGirl pressed powder and a Coastal Scents powder brush, and just putting this pretty much everywhere. Now moving on to the eyes, I will be using all the products from Sigma's new collection called Enlight that will be out December 9th. So I'm starting off with one of their new eyeshadow bases called Awake, which is like a light frosty pink, and I'm applying this with a concealer brush all over the lid.
Confined in mountain holes, we got too close to.
And then with any black eyeliner, just go ahead and tightline. Then for the star of the show, I'm using Sigma's new palette called Warm Neutrals, and I'm taking the color called Balanced and placing this all over my entire lid. Then on a pencil brush, I'm taking the color right next to the first one, and this one is called Russet, and it's a deep burgundy, and I'm placing this in my outer V and through my crease.
I hope that you remember me.
Angled fluffy brush, I'm going to take the color right next to Russet, which is called Cinnamon, and it's like a matte tan / orange color, and I'm going to use this to get rid of those harsh lines that we created with Russet. So this is going to be our transition / blending color, just to get rid of those harsh lines and make the look blended and seamless. And adding this color wasn't totally necessary. You could have just blended out Russet on its own, and that also would have looked really pretty, but I just really enjoyed the warmth that this gave to the look, and that's kind of more what I was going for, so that's why I use this color over just blending it out with a clean blending brush. Then for my highlight, I am using this color called Sugar Milk, which is a beige, creamy, matte color, and I'm just applying this to my brow bone. For the bottom lash line, I'm just taking Russet again on the outer third, or actually outer half of my lash line, and then I will take Cinnamon again and blend that out just so the edges are nice and soft and they look similar to the top lid. Then I'm taking the same color that we put on our lid, the color Balanced, and I'm placing that on the rest of the half of our inner lash line and also on the inner corner just to brighten up the eyes a bit. So this is what the finished eyeshadow looks like. Now I'm just going to separate my lashes and curl them and then apply mascara.
This is you end in fire, then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside.
So moving on to the face, I'm starting off with my blush, and I'm using my IT Cosmetics blush brush to apply the new Sigma blush in Serene, which is a really pretty dusty mauve-y color. And I'm also using another blush called Mellow, which looks more like a bronzer to me, so I just kind of use it to contour, even though it's not a bronzer, it's a blush, but it kind of acted the same, and I really liked how it turned out, so I just added that in my normal contouring spots and blended it out with the same blush. And then I used the third blush as the highlight because it was a very light shimmery pink and it worked perfectly as a highlight, so I added that to the high points of my cheekbones with my Real Technique stippling brush. Then I went ahead and curled my top lashes one more time because I like really big lashes. And then I added a bronzy eyeliner to my waterline just to add a little bit more color. And then I went ahead and applied bottom mascara, my usual Glam Eyes from Rimmel. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. For the lips, I chose Pink Plaid by MAC. And I topped that off with Sigma's new lip gloss called Hint, which is a gorgeous color. It's like a muted lavender almost. I don't know, it's just beyond beautiful, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I put that on top, and that is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the makeup. I know I did. I really enjoy this new collection by Sigma. So if you guys are watching this video and thinking that these are products you might enjoy, then definitely go pick that up. It will be out December 9th, like I said. So I'm not just saying that I love these products. I actually did love them. I really enjoyed the palette and the lip colors. So yeah, that's the end of this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.
Hold fast and we will watch the flames burn over on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky.